What happens in a fast-growing business, and happened to us, is that suddenly you go from struggle to, oh my goodness, we've got dozens of clients and they all want a new feature. And so if you're not careful, you end up being very reactionary. You can find yourself hiring based on who's screaming the loudest. Hi, I'm Sharon Grosser. I was a teacher for 14 years until my husband and I quit our jobs and built SEQTA, an education software company, from the ground up. Today, SEQTA is used by over 430 schools, 35,000 teachers, and over 250,000 students and their parents. When you go out to investment, everybody wants to see your charts and your cash flow. But other than the founders and the leadership team, they don't really look at your approach to people with the same scrutiny. And I think that's a huge mistake. You can't just go and get the best developer and the best accountant, because it's not about the best person. It's about building the right people and building the right team. So here are some of my tips on hiring the right people to build a high-performing team. Have a clear idea of the functions of your business. You must have all the different functions that you need to successfully build your business really clear in your mind. And each of those functions needs to be directly aligned to your vision. And then you have to find the person who not only fits that function, but they have to be able to work with the other people to be part of a team. Discover their why. Everybody wants money, but once the money thing is taken care of, now tell me, okay, what do you want out of a job? It's okay if you just want to turn up to work and get paid and go home, but a lot of people want a lot more than that. They want to be fulfilled and they want to be creative. They want to feel competent. So it's about discovering the person's why and what they want out of a job, and finding people that align with the vision, and then trying to find those people for whom it's more than just a job. Ensure that they enthusiastically share your business values. Everyone in the business can do their thing technically, but when interviewing a potential employee, I'm looking for people that genuinely care about teachers. So if you're a developer, for example, you have to know that the code and the interfaces you develop need to empower teachers and free them to be creative and passionate about engaging with kids. Value people who want to shake things up a bit. If you just have a cultural fit, then you end up with people who are all the same, and that can lead to groupthink. But on the other hand, if you strive for diversity at all costs, you can build a situation where people don't like each other and no one talks to each other, and that's pretty hopeless as well. I look for people who love their core role, but then love what we're trying to do, and can contribute and shake things up a bit as well. We didn't do it deliberately, but I realised after we had 30 or 40 staff that this place really is different. It's different because people want to be here, and that has resulted in very low staff turnover.